Greetings everyone, and welcome to Sons of the Forest. This of course is the sequel to The Forest. It's out today in early access, and we're gonna dive right in and start seeing what it's got. Now I have done a little bit of play to get a feel for it because I didn't want to be so incompetent because I haven't played The Forest for a while, so I was a little bit off on that. As you can see, we're beginning by flying in the helicopter. Alright, so you can also see that I am in this helicopter and I have some soldiers next to me. This is Fisheye, and this is Kelvin. Yeah, we're going to be seeing a lot of Kelvin, by the way.
Last signal was some 500 feet below ground. 7 months ago. You're not going to find anyone alive down there.
Alright, now the game doesn't really give you a lot of context for what's going on, but it does give you this. Apparently it's a dossier of a family. Here you have Edwin Puffton, and wait a second, let me hit the D there, and then Barbara, and of course Virginia. We're probably going to be seeing some of her. And of course they've been missing for a long time, and this of course is the look of the map. So that's where we are right now. So let's just hit the E and close this up, because we want to focus on the mission. And apparently we also want to focus on fighting demons. Okay, that's an interesting tattoo. And somebody shot at us. Somehow, I don't think that's the typical cannibals from the first game. I don't honestly know if this is the same island, but it probably is. Okay, I do believe I'm hanging from a tree or something. It does seem to be a long way down. Yep, it does seem to be a long way down. The good side about that, there is lootable things on the ground there. Okay, dude, don't do anything rash. Don't do any, that was not a good idea. That was a really bad idea. Yeah, I don't think that's going to support your way. Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh, he took the extra hit on the way down, didn't he? Ow, I think that caught his head. Yeah, I mean, staying in might have been a good idea, you know. It's gonna fall eventually. Okay, I don't know if that's such a good idea, dude. You might want to consider... Okay, never mind. Okay, at least I know I'm not... Okay, ow, that was rude. Okay. Clearly not a cannibal. That is a big gun, dude. Seriously. Ooh, I bet that hurt. On the bright side, he didn't kill me, though. And you have to wonder about that. Why didn't he kill me? Okay, and there's my bag. Okay, and in my emergency only package. We're going to be opening that up really soon. Okay, so welcome to Sons of the Forest. And I gotta tell you, this is where I wanted to be. Very good location here. Very good location. Alright, so let's start looting because that's what it's all about. Okay, so I got some meds and I got some duct tape. 2 things you're gonna need in any... Okay, dude, are you okay? Are you okay? Here, have some medical assistance. Okay, so... Okay, Kelvin, are you alright? Okay, I'm counting that as a no. Yeah, that's not too good. No, that's not good at all. Yeah. Okay, he can kind of follow, so some motor functions seem to be working. Okay, why don't we go with the old... Okay, where do you go? Why don't we go with the old follow me? Okay, and we'll just say, yeah, you okay? You got that? Okay, I think he understands. Okay, so let's see. We'll take care of him. Well, don't worry about him. He's actually immortal. He doesn't require sleep. He doesn't require food. He's immortal. So don't even worry about him. All right, what we are worrying about is stuff. Okay, tarp, very important. All right, so I got some meds, I got the tarp. Why don't we just put that away? By the way, this is my inventory. And basically you put items in the middle there to combine. All right. And the first thing, of course, we're going to do is we're going to put this in here. And then we're going to click this to open it up. All right. So it's still doing tutorial stuff here. All right. So I got an axe. I got my GPS. I got a lighter. And I got my little guide. All right. So let's put all that stuff in there. I have an axe in my hand. And we'll get to the GPS in a moment. Okay, I guess that was a deer. There seem to be a lot of deer running around, so lots of opportunities for food. But we have an MRE right there, very good, and a watch. Of course, I don't think there's any way for us to tell what time it is. Okay, duct tape and meds, very good things indeed. Okay, I got some bricks of C4. Our helicopter crashed with C4. Okay, well, I guess it needs a detonator to actually do anything. I'm just curious as to why we had C4 with us. Okay, I got some 9mm ammo there. And a whole bunch of flares. Very useful indeed, very useful. As you can see, the game looks very good. It actually runs very well as well. And I'm still looking around for stuff here because I want to make sure I get everything that I can. And one of the items we have is the tarp. That's going to allow us to make a makeshift camp anywhere we want. It is permanent, though. All right. All right, so I do have a location that I'm going to. We are probably going to come back here. There is a very good reason for coming back here, by the way. But let's take a quick look at the GPS. All right, so this is our GPS. Now, there's some things that they're not telling us. For instance, you might notice, let's just step back here for a moment here. Okay, so this is the island here that we are in right now. You can see that it's indicating the locations of caves. It's also got the shiny green spots, and it also has those little exclamation points. Now, I have done a little bit of traveling, so I know that little green thing right near us, that's where we're going, because there's a very good reason for it. Now, you can actually walk with this out, which is all kinds of useful. Like I said, we will be coming back, won't we? Don't worry, Bambi, we'll be back for you. All right, so let's get moving along. Now, we are going to be setting up a base, but for now, there's certain things that I would like to get into my possession. Okay, and we got lots of deer. Like I said, lots of deer around here. Just look at that shot right there. There's 4 right there. But don't worry, Bambis, we're not going to be doing anything yet. And you don't have to worry about Kelvin. He's not going to be eating you. He's immortal. All right, so right now it's got a little question mark on it. I happen to know you don't want to eat that. There are blueberries around, and there's a lot of blueberries around. All right, now let me see. How are we doing on the map? Let's just zoom in on the map there. There we go. Because that's the direction I'm heading in. By the way, there are natives around. The ones we ran into are just kind of curious, very ape-like. But I'm sure there will be others in the future. And of course, there are mushrooms there. I have no idea if they're good or not. But we're just going to focus in on that flashing green dot. The map does seem to be very big. And of course, we're going to be picking stuff up along the way as well. We actually need a couple of sticks to get the tarp to work. It's, like I said, it's like a little makeshift base. Can I get that, please? There you go. All right. And I think that there's also a cave around here that we might want to pay a visit to. At least on the outside, and maybe poking our head in a bit there, too. If I can remember where it was. All right, let's see. That way. There we go. All right, we can zoom in again. There we are. All right, so we're heading for there. What it is apparently some of the caves actually have installations under them. So we're going to go into a cave, and it turns out there's an installation there. This cave is actually very useful. So that's the reason we're heading here first. Like I said, I like the fact that it dropped me in this location. From what I've seen, you can be placed in random locations. So I was actually very happy that I got this one right now. Like I said, there's another reason because there's somebody who likes to hang out by that little area there. Yeah, somebody with an unusual number of legs. All right, so let's just jump over here. All right, I do believe that this is where we should start running into our little friends too. By the way, from what my experience so far, the water is safe to drink, at least in the rivers. See, look, he's even showing us. That's interesting. I wonder if he's demonstrating that if we didn't know it. Interesting, because it is safe to drink. How much I'm doing good with fluids right now. All right, so here's the thing. One thing to keep an eye open for around locations, am I as close as it can be right now? No, over this way. Is, where is it anyway? What is this? Oh, here we go. The golf cart. Now this one is hard to see, but there are golf carts around, and generally speaking, it means there's something nearby. Although in one case, I couldn't find it. All right, so, you hold down the fort, keep watch, I'm going in. All right, let's go. By the way, I apparently have a new crafting recipe in my inventory. Yeah, which means I have to do this to kind of, get rid of that. But first things first, let's just equip our flare. Let's kick this up. There we go. All right, I certainly don't need that anymore, so why don't we just get rid of that? Okay, equip a light by pressing L. Wait a minute. Is that better? I'm wondering if that would have been a better idea. Okay, well, you know what? We'll worry about that later. Right, now this is a cave, but this cave... Ooh, walls! Now, technically, I don't really need the flare anymore. Here's the thing. I don't know if this is the way it's meant to be, but if I put the flare away, and I say I'll grab the axe. By the way, I don't know of a way to hotkey at this moment. There doesn't seem to be, so if you want something, basically you have to go in and then grab it. Which doesn't make a lot of sense, but that's just what we have for now. Alright, so what we have in here is something quite interesting. First off, we have a place to sleep and a place to save our game. We also have arrows, so I'm going to grab those. Alright, and then we have a book. Parallel universes must be interesting. Alright, now, obviously, after we look through here. Okay, I got some meds, and I got energy drink. That's interesting. And then I got more C4. Everybody's got C4. And some vodka. So if I can get some... Okay, wire. And where is it here? Oh, yeah, right. Printer resin. 3D printer resin. So I was just going to grab the stuff first here. And some batteries. Boy, would I really like to find a flashlight. Because, yeah, that's something I'd really like. Yeah, what we have here is a 3D printer. And you can see I already picked up some resin so I can actually do some printing. Let's just take a look at our situation over here. You can see the resin up here. I currently have 100 resin. Resin seems to be scattered around. But we'll get to that in a moment. Okay, so basically what I can do here is you can see arrows, right? So if I hit R, then it's got flask. Here's the thing. I want the flask. But let's just look a little bit more. Mask. I don't know why it's giving me the option to print a mask, but probably want to do that if it's offering it, just not now. And then we have grappling hooks, and then we have tech mesh. Think that's funny? Watch this. A sled. Well, I mean, there is a lot of snow in the center of the island, so maybe that's what it's for. But what I'm interested in is the flask. So we're going to hit the old E. And I guess we're waiting there. Alright, so I used my resin because I wanted a flask. Obviously, I want a flask. So if I'm away from water, I'll have water. And basically, it'll last for a while. In my small experience, when I took a sip, it only took like 20% of the flask. But it probably matters how thirsty you are. Alright, so let's just grab that. All right, and there we go. And of course, we can actually save the game here. I'm not going to do that just yet. Here is the problem I have seen so far. And it's kind of a problem in terms of an exploit, and I have actually tested it. See, here's the thing. If I save my game right now, and then I leave the game, I come back, everything that was in the room comes back. And in case you think, well, that can't possibly be it, remember how that used to work in the forest? The caves respawned. Well, apparently these bases also fall into that category. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save the game, and then I'm going to exit, and then I'm going to come back in, and we're going to see what happens to this room. Okay, so we have loaded back in. Hey, look, there's arrows all over the place. Yes, there is. So let me just grab those arrows again, because I can actually make a bow, can't I? And then I have the duct tape, and I have those, and look, the resin even came back. So I have the resin back again. And I have the batteries, and then I can go over here. And then, of course, what was that? Energy bar and batteries. And then a watch and wire. I guess the contents of these guys is kind of random. Oh, is that more resin? I missed that the first time, so there was even more resin. Yeah, I mean, the thing is that is kind of exploitable. If I just went and saved and restored again, the room would, come right back again. So that's something I think they need to look into. I know it was a big part. What was that? Oh, batteries. I know that was a big part of the original game, but in a situation like this, you really should consider the implications. It's kind of worse at another location that I found, because I was really interested in those flashing green locations. I found another one that was very food-based. And I didn't even know what was going on at the time. So I put a tarp down to save, restored, and then I actually came back a little bit later, and I realized all the food was back, and there was a bunch of food there too. By the way, there is more to this place, so let's just take a little walk. Yeah, these guys here, they seem to be all over the place, and they seem to be the sole survivors. The story he could tell, right? All right, so let's head back over this way. All right, so what we have here is obviously that area got blocked off by a collapse. All right, is there any items lying around here? Okay, we got some more wire. But this, and I think that there was, okay, we got a watch. We got a magazine, but I can't read that. All right, and over here, and what do we got? We got money, and of course a watch. And here we have a door that requires a blue key card. We'll have to remember that if we run into a blue key card in the future, we can actually go and open that door. I've already seen another door as well. We're not going to be going there today. What I'd like to do is head back to where we were. Because like I said, there is a reason to be over there. I don't know if the reason is going to be there now. We'll have to see about that. Was there anything else that I forgot? All right, let's just do a quick check here of how things look for us. Food is a bit of an issue at the moment. Because I do have a couple of energy bars and I have one MRE pack, which is kind of useful. I really do need to find that undocumented cave. By the way, our arrows are in here. Wait a minute, right there. I could have made some arrows, but I got 8 carbon fiber arrows. All right, these are crossbow bolts. And I don't have anything in here. It doesn't let you scroll all the way up very well. Here is something that's a little strange. Now, if I go over here and I say, add items, I'm like, oh, okay, that's good, right? Then I have that. So let me get out of here. Let me go back, and it just forgets all about it. But sometimes when you hit the eye and you go into your inventory, then it's got the bag full in front of your face. Usually, when you don't want to do that, like, for instance, if I'm going for a flare in a cave, it'll give me the full backpack, and I'm going, I can't see my flare. Can you not do that, please? So a little bit of consistency would be very good. All right. I might want to consider sleeping for the night. Is it late? Of course, I could always put the tarp down there, too, couldn't I? Oh, question. L. Okay, that's actually better than the flare. Oh, and by the way, I just realized that I'm hurt. I probably should have taken one of these painkillers, shouldn't I? All right, eat a painkiller. Yeah, I was walking around half dead. All right, that's a good thing to notice. All right, so I have run into another cave that had a base in there, and we're definitely going to have to work our way over there. However, I think I would like to work my way back to that clearing. Let's see. I would, however... Oh, where's our buddy? Is he around? There he is. Oh, he's pointing. That means that our friends are nearby. All right, where are you? Here we are. Hello. What's your name? These guys don't seem to be hostile, at least not now. They seem curious. They're kind of like a cross between a human and like an ape of some kind. Fairly devolved. Okay, I'll take the stick. So at the moment, they're not really a concern. I'm guessing if something happens and maybe there's like violence or something, then they'll just join in. But at the moment, they don't seem to be a problem. All right, so let's start moving. I am going to have to identify a location that I would like to build in. I would like to build near that clearing if at all possible. All right, let's see. Where are we? All right, I got turned around. Right. I think that's where we crashed. I don't know. Maybe there wasn't a way to really mark it. Now, I am looking for something because there was something that I found that I would really like to find again. There was a cave, and the cave had some really good stuff on the... Okay, I guess that was a rabbit or a squirrel or something. Yeah, be careful when you're walking because I've seen spider webs between trees, and they had spiders in them. So I'm thinking that might be some kind of like a poison debuff or something. Oh, I have found blueberries. I'm trying to find that location. Unfortunately, the map is not terrific for finding locations. All right, let's see. Which way am I going here? I might as well just keep this up so I can see where I am. I think I probably went too far that way. So I'd like to get back to the clearing. Maybe I could set up a tarp over there so that I could sleep for the night. Because I stopped and started the game, by the way, you know, for the little experiment. Yeah, everything by the crashed chopper has respawned. So that's what I mean that it seems that it's fairly exploitable. As a matter of fact, when I was in the other location, there was raw meat that was spawning. And in the context of what happened there, it doesn't really make a lot of sense. I do seem to be going in the right direction. You notice that it even shows you your path. The path that you came in. All right. All right, is this the place that we came in? Oh, is it up here? You know, I don't think so, but it's still just a very nice area, isn't it? All right, can I get up there? All right, gonna jump. And jumpa! There we go. Now, I have also run into camps. I kind of avoided them for obvious reasons because I didn't want to instigate problems. Oh! What have we got here? It looks like somebody else thought this was a good place. And I see some of our friends. Alright. You guys gonna be a problem? Okay, I think he was trying to provoke me. But there are 3 of them now. Alright. I mean, if they provoke me... Okay, I got C4. I got a bunch of C4. I think I have more C4 than I have ammunition for something. Vodka! You got any cloth around here? I'd like to show these guys a Molotov cocktail. Alright, are you gonna be a problem? Are you gonna be a problem? I have an axe. I will use it. Do we have a problem here? Alright, somebody's getting brave. Alright. Okay, oh, is that? Oh my goodness, 2 MREs. Wow, that's me and food for a while. Okay, what's that? A can opener. Can I have the pan? Okay, and some money. I mean, I think the pan would be pretty useful, you know? Okay, golf balls. Okay, hold on a minute. What do we have here? Hank, you spend all your time setting up a golf course and you haven't ordered any golf clubs or balls. How are we supposed to play golf? That's a good point. Okay, somebody got a little serious about that. Okay, it looks like we got some cereal. And I can sleep there. Yeah, I think somebody else tried sleeping here and it probably didn't end well for them. So we're just not gonna do that. No, we're not. Okay. What even happened there? Was there an explosive that I stepped on? Was he booby-trapped? Okay, I need my painkillers fast. Okay, I guess I better be careful around here. Oh, rope. Very nice. Very nice indeed. So, I mean, there was some kind of explosive over there? I see something shining. Golf ball. No, that was actually a rock. Okay, I'll take the vodka. Okay, I still don't have any cloth. Circuit board, and I can't carry any more batteries. Alright, one last pass through. Okay, I'm guessing somebody did that as a warning. Yeah, oh, wait a minute. Is that cloth? No, it's not cloth. Oh, watch. So I'm guessing that... Oh, I see another bag. I'm going around in case there's any more explosives set. Energy bar and a watch. Yeah, I need cloth. Because otherwise the vodka bottles aren't really of much use to me, are they? What is that? Oh, batteries. Right. And it is starting to get dark, isn't it? Okay, what was that? Alright, you know, we should probably leave this area because they seem to be very upset about us being here. Alright, I'm going to be getting tired very soon too, so we should probably see about that. Alright, let me look back on the map here for a second. Alright, so we came all the way up there. Okay, yeah, I should probably just move and as not to antagonize these guys. Alright, we were on top of the... Yeah, unfortunately, I wasn't paying a lot of attention, so I don't remember how to get back. And don't worry about Kelvin. He'll find his way back to me. He always does. Okay, don't fall. Don't fall. And it is getting very dark now. Alright, so I need to find a nice place to put down my tarp. Unless I want to go back to the cave. Do I want to go back to the cave? Oh, there he is. See, Kelvin is actually on the map. He's the K. I'm trying to think of what I want to do here. I mean, it is getting dark. I probably want to just head back for the cave. It's probably the best solution. All right, so we'll just hit. Oh, I should probably leave that open. New crafting recipes. I don't know which one that was, but I did pick up a lot of things there, didn't I? All right. Did I? I filled the bottle, right? Yeah, of course I filled the bottle. Let's keep this guy up, and then let's head back. Hopefully our friends don't bother us in the dark. Alright, I believe I am nearly back. And there we are. Alright, so let's just go back inside. Where I can sleep for the night without having to worry about cannibals doing things to me while I'm asleep, right? Okay, so let's just pull out the light. There we go. Yeah, that's actually a lot better than the flare, isn't it? Gonna have to remember that in the future. Of course, a flashlight would be good considering I am maxed out in batteries. Alright, I probably don't need that anymore. Okay, and we're back. So we're gonna hang out here for the night. We're going to save, we're going to sleep, and in the morning, I'd like to try to find my way back to the crash site. And I would also like to start investigating the rest of the map. One thing I want to keep my eyes open for is a place to build. Some place that's kind of central. See, I can't pull up the GPS right now because, of course, we're underground. But I would like to try to find a location that's central and has everything we want. Like, for instance, running water in case we need it. Now, I have seen that we can get seeds, so we can probably do some farming eventually. But I also want enough space to be able to build protection because if it's anything like the forest, well, they're going to be coming after us eventually, right? So anyway, I think that's going to be it for now. So if you want to see more of this, please give the video a like, maybe say something in the comments for the Great God algorithm. And of course, subscribing is a great way to show your support. So thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games because games are fun. See ya.